Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, here we're gonna have a short video showing how to use Al-Maktabatu Shamila. Alright, first of all, like we mentioned in the previous video, one of the easiest ways to write into Maktaba Shamila is to use the on-screen keyboard. So I'm going to pull that up. On-screen keyboard. Okay, we'll keep that somewhere like that. Okay, so here is, like I mentioned on the right, this is the button which gives you the catalog of books, which is organized according to subject. Al-Aqidah, Tafasir, Ulum al-Quran. This would be useful if you just wanted to read a book. Yes, on the right, on most of the books, we have a contents page, which is, you can press on one thing and it'll take you to that تعريف الإيمان. الإيمان هو الإقرار والتصديق. Pressing left التالي takes you to the next page. Pressing right takes you to the previous page. Pressing this button takes you to the first page, and pressing this one takes you to the last page. Okay, so that was اختيار كتاب. That's just to open books and read them. If you've got a book open and you want to search within that book to find something, so then you'd use this option, بحث في القرآن الكريم أو الكتاب الحالي. So if you press on that, then here you can type a word. So for example, let's pull up the on-screen keyboard and let's type in here Ar-Rasul, for example, Ar-Ra, Sin, Wow, Lam. Now when we press search, we'll find Al-Qawlu fi Rasuli sallallahu alayhi wasallam. If we go to that again and we press search again, you'll find the next one, if there is one. Or let's try Al-Iman. That is found here, Al-Iman. Sorry, wrong one. So if we search again, we press Al-Iman, it'll take us to the next one that comes in the book, like so. Okay, so that's the first option. Right. Okay, the next thing we'll do is if you want to read the Quran. Okay, here we have Al-Quranul Kareem wa Tafsiruhu. If you open the Quran, this is very useful, very good, mashallah. So here we have all the surahs. So if you want to check out a particular verse, like for example Surah As-Safat, and you want to find verse number 24, okay, that's at the bottom here, وَقِفُوهُمْ إِنَّهُمْ مَسْئُولُونَ. Okay, here we have verse number 25, مَا لَكُمْ لَا تَنَاصَرُونَ, verse number 25. Now once you've selected the surah and the verse, it will display the actual Quran ayat here. Then here you can check the tafsir of that in any of these many tafasir. So for example, let's look for Jalalain. Tafsirul will be in there somewhere. Tafsirul Jalalain. So if you click on that once, ما لكم لا تناصرون أي لا ينصر بعضكم بعضا كحالكم في الدنيا ويقال لهم. And that carries on, and you have all of the famous tafsirs here. You should have Ibn Kathir somewhere, etc, etc. So that is how to use the Quran. And if you just want to quickly locate a Quran ayat, ayah verse of the Quran, then you click here, Bahthun fil Quran al-Kareem. Yeah, right here you look, this same option is for searching within a kitab if you have a kitab open. And here you can see Bahthun fil Quran al-Kareem, just make sure that's written there, and then you can look here. For example, let's search for something like the one we just found, Tanasarun. Tanasaruna. When we search for that, it will bring up here As-Safat verse number 25, Ma lakum la tanasarun, and again we can use this to check the tafsir out of those. Okay, now the last and probably the main function is al-bahth al-am, the you know the general search. Okay, here we have all the subjects, all the categories, and inside each category we have all the individual books. Okay, so if we want to, for example, search mutun al-hadith, the hadith books, the hadith collections, and we want to find a particular hadith in there. For example, we want to find the word sunnah has come in hadith. So we'll go to mutun al-hadith. If we have a good idea of which books we want, like we want to search in the Sihah Sitta only, Bukhari, Muslim, Abu Dawud, Tirmidhi, Nasa'i, Ibn Majah, that's 6. We might want to add, for example, Musnadul Imam Ahmad, or whichever books we want to, all of the books are here. Okay, if we want to search all of them, we can Al-Majmu'atu Kulluha, that's all of the books under that category. Okay, Muraqqam Aliyan, that is something technical. I did read once what that's about, but it's something like it was digitized in a different manner, but it falls under Mutun al-Hadith, so you can add them. Sometimes there's some extra books in there. I'm not fully sure of what the difference between those are. Most of the books you'll find under the normal heading anyway. So yeah, Mutun al-Hadith. So we're looking for the word Sunnah in Hadith. Like for example, Man Sanna Sunnatan Hasanatan. Okay, so let's type in Sin Nun Ta. Okay, one thing to pay attention to: تجاهل الفروق بين الهمزات ونحوها. In Arabic, especially in modern Arabic, there's a big difference between how Hamza is written according to the word that it's written in. So if you press tajahal, that means ignore the difference between Hamzas. So if you just put an alif, then whatever way that Hamza, the alif is written, it will find it, inshallah. That's the thing, other thing as well. Here we have ضع علامة للبحث المطابق وإلا يعتبر البحث باللواصق. This meme means it will look for this word exactly. Yeah, if you take off the meme, it will look for this word even though it might not be exact. What does that mean? For example, if this word appears with an alif lam of ta'rif, if this word appears with a harf jar before it, etc, etc, with a dhamir after it, then it would still locate that word. Okay? The good thing for using that is it gives you a more comprehensive search. So you'll find all the words, or every time that particular word has come, whatever form it has come in. The problems with that is sometimes it will just find the sin, noon and ta anywhere in the middle of the word and tell you that this is thing. So you'll get random words that just happen to have sin, noon, ta in the middle of them. For the time being, we're not going to use that. And once you press search, it will go through each of the books, and as you can see, nata'ij, that's how many results we have, and rapidly increasing results. We have 500 already, and we're going to have many more. Kitab is searching the 8th book out of 173. It'll tell you which book it's currently going through. Right here in the results, what we have is the number, the result number. Okay, An-Nas. Now we have the piece of text that in which the word has appeared. So somewhere right in the middle you find here sanatan. Yeah, so here we have وَعَلَى آلِهِ وَأَصْحَابِهِ وَسَلَّمَ. So similarly, you see all of these results. It will give you the few words before and after, right? And then it'll tell you Al-Kitab Sahih Al-Bukhari, which book that this result has appeared in. Then it'll tell you Al-Bab, yeah, which chapter of that book. Okay, then finally it'll tell you if that book has various volumes and pages. It'll tell you which volume and which page that's in. When you press on one of these, it will display that, and you'll be highlighting with عند الركعتين الطواف. Okay, so that will obviously complete. We'll cancel that for the time being. The other thing to note here is, for example, we have two options, right? ابحث عن جميع العبارات and ابحث عن أي من هذه العبارات. So what you can do here is you can put a few words, a few different words, and look for them, all these a page which has all of these words in it. So you're looking for a page which has Sunnah. It also has, example, it has Abi Huraira in it. You can remember, it won't tell the difference in Abu and Abba and Abi, so you'll have to put one of the other, and you'll have to maybe even try three. So Abu Huraira, for example, we want to put that, and we want to put also the word Hasana. Yeah. So what we're doing here is we're looking for a text, a page which has all three of these words in it. Murattabatan means you'll have them in this order. Ghair murattaba means you'll have those three words in the page. You can search for that and see if anything does come up. That was just a random search, so maybe nothing exists like that. Oh, something does. So here we have, look. عن أبي هريرة من تلا آية من كتاب الله كتب الله له حسنة. So here we have a page, it has Abu Huraira, it has Hasanatan, and somewhere in the bottom it has Sinun Ta as well. So you can imagine how you can, I just randomly put that in, but you can put a few words in and look for pages which have all of those words. Okay, the other option is أو ابحث عن أي من هذه العبارات. So what you can put is a load of words and say I'm looking for pages which have any of these terms, and you can put maybe a couple of words together, and that will search not for all of those words in a page, but it'll search for pages with any of these words. Okay, so that's how that one works.